Tim Burton is so overrated.
Oh my God! Welcome to another Summer of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny,
Yes, man.
and this week on this episode, we're talking about Batman Returns, the latex movie. Stick around, see what we think. Oh, Batman Returns. Oh, so much latex. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Vacuum sealed Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yep. Not Sean Young, Michelle Pfeiffer.
She was.
Yeah, they had to vacuum.
Sean Young was trying to be in this movie
They
bad.
had to vacuum seal Michelle Pfeiffer into this. Yeah, I know. They had to vacuum seal her into her costume.
They sous vide her later.
Perhaps.
Sous vide.
Really
You're
seals
in hot water.
really seals in the
flavors.
seals in the juices.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get
Explains the cats being attracted to her.
we get the see. Oh.
Gross.
We get
Sorry.
so we're getting
Gross.
we get the sequel. We get the sequel to 1989's Batman, the Tim Burton's Batman, right? In 1989, Batman Returns comes out in 1992, right? This is the last time we got to see Michael Keaton as Batman.
Is it though?
Maybe.
Stupid. It's all
What-
over the trailers.
I'm in for
This was one of those times.
I'm in for a surprise then. No, but we get two villains in this one, right? When the first one you had the Joker, right? Now you get Catwoman and
Is
Ozzy
she a villain though? She's not.
ish. And
No,
you
she's a side story that ends up kind of like interrupting here and there.
She's
But
after
she's not-
Max.
Yeah, she don't care about no one else.
Yeah, she's after Max.
she's a thief. She's stealing stuff too. No, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
She stole my heart in this movie.
And then we also get Ozzy's doppelganger, Danny DeVito, Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin.
Twins. The actual twins.
The actual, yeah.
Not Schwarzenegger.
Nope, not at all. In body and personality, Oswald Cobblepot. Right, you get the Penguin, but this is not like the thing about Batman Returns.
What about it?
Okay, hold on. Let me go back. So
Easy.
okay, so 1989's Batman. The movie was about Batman, right?
It's called Batman.
Okay, Batman Returns is not about Batman. It's about the Penguin.
Yeah.
It's Penguin's movie. It's not It's not about the Batman. Batman's a secondary character in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But gets first billing.
Yeah, he gets top billing, but the movie is about Oswald Cobblepot. The movie starts with his family throwing him, Pee Wee Herman throwing, like, him and his wife throwing him away, and him getting raised by penguins and circus folk.
By massive penguins
and circus folk underwater, right? In
I
the
think-
sewers. But
Do you know who played the penguins?
you,
No, the penguins, not the
Oh.
penguin.
you,
Even though I was named after the penguin,
mm-hmm.
I've taken Oswald Cobblepot so many times. It's
Gross.
fish heads in a bucket.
Nasty.
You sure it's not Oswald Gobblepot?
Gobblecock.
That's
Oswald-
the wrong movie.
Oswald Gobblecock.
First of all, that name exists.
I know it does.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
That's look it up. Look it up, and you see Ozzy's picture.
No, I don't want to look it up. I do not want to look that up.
Here, nickname Gobble Gobble. Yeah.
The knob gobbler.
Look, so, but again, other than the fact that this is not Batman's movie, this movie went a lot darker, right? There's a lot. Yes.
Tim Burton likes to go dark.
No, well, this movie.
It got rated R.
This movie's not for kids. This 100% not for this one itself. Batman Returns is not a movie that should have been like marketed towards kids at all. I don't mind it. I don't care that it was right now because I think it's a good movie. I think it's a good movie for being the Penguin's origin story. It's the Penguin's story. It's the Penguin's life story. That's what it is. It's not Batman, right? It's the
You know what?
the
You know
penguin
what I needed?
begins and ends.
You know what I needed in this movie? A
Hmm.
little more Alfred.
You get a lot more Alfred in all the other movies.
Yeah, but I kind
You
of
c-
would like some more Alfred because it actually would draw it more away from just the Penguin's origin story to having actually Batman be part of it.
Well, they have a whole show about Alfred. It's called Pennyworth.
Yeah, no, it got canceled.
Yeah,
And
they had a whole show about it.
yeah, so
That's all you need. There you go. You wanted more Alfred?
It was a shit show. It's not the
I
point.
never saw it. They had
Exactly. That's why I got canceled.
because I didn't
So-
see it. Oh, okay, makes sense.
You are important to this whole thing.
I guess.
Hmm.
But no, yeah, it's this movie being all about that, and it has a lot of this movie is dark and has a lot of sexual undertones. There's a lot of sex talk in this movie.
Yeah, because
A lot.
Catwoman going meow.
The penguin.
No,
It's the
yeah.
penguin. The penguin is like he's trying to smash everything.
Yeah, he's an incel just to figured out how to get out of the world. Come on. We want, people are looking at me. What?
I mean, that suit though.
He's
The smells that gotta come from that thing. Did you know he came with his own underwear?
no, no, he didn't.
He
that's
actually
it.
wears that stuff.
That whole thing.
That was the
It makes him look like Humpty Dumpty.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, like he has the real thin legs, and I know that for a fact that that's not Danny DeVito's actual body. It can't be. There has to be some
No.
sort of padding, right? There has
That
to
is-
be,
Oh,
that is- yeah.
right? But yeah, no.
It is
and then
his own wardrobe though.
But the
man's in tip-top shape.
again, the weird thing is like, yes, this is the one time.
He's a triathlete.
This is the one time this is the one time McDonald's was like, yeah, I don't know if we can put out these toys because this movie was almost rated R, right? What was it rated? PG? PG 13? It's a rated
I
R.
think it's R.
Is it
I think
R?
it's. Oh, now we gotta look it up. Yeah, look it up. I think it's R. Yeah, because it's very dark. I think out of the two Tim Burton movies, I enjoy this one more than the other one. Even though I do
13.
like the first one, but
13.
it's
PG
13.
PG 13.
Yep.
I'm sure they had to cut it down because McDonald's cannot sell toys on a rated R movie.
I want the unrated version.
That's the thing. That's what I was saying. Like because
Well,
because they were doing the toys. McDonald's was doing the toys for Batman, right? For Batman Returns.
Wait, Ozzy has seen the unrated version.
Up close and personal. I've
Gross.
seen it.
Gross. No, but yeah, like McDonald's couldn't make toys on a rated R movie, so it has to be PG-13, right?
There's
So
that one time I ran for mayor. Yeah. Go on.
what?
That one time I ran for mayor.
You haven't ran for anything.
You've never ran for the check.
But yeah, no, this movie it is it is over 2 hours, right? But it doesn't feel long. Again, I still stick to my guns that I'll prefer Batman Forever just because.
Get out of here.
But again, that's just me because I prefer that movie. But I think this is a solid movie. This is a solid movie.
Do I like Jim Carrey? Yes. Do I like Tommy Lee Jones? Yes. Did I like that movie? No. Do I like this movie? Yes. Do I prefer this movie? But I really like this movie.
See,
Like, it's not like I'm not going for. It's just I guess I was already sick and tired of the Tim Burtonness of movies. When he makes them, they always have to be like some sort of dark, not always dark in color, but dark in its tone, the way he puts things out. I'm like, but that's now. You're thinking about Tim Burton now with his library of movies. Back then, not every he hadn't made a shit ton of movies back then, right?
Yeah.
So
It's true.
So you can't say that about that movie at that time because at that movie that was what Tim Burton, like that's just Tim Burton, right? But now it's like, okay,
why not keep the same feel of the first Batman movie he made?
He did. He just put it in Christmas time.
This is jolly old St. Nick time. Oh, by the way, let's go black and white and
It looks
kill everybody else.
no, it looks like Nightmare Before Christmas, right? That's what it looks like. Like a lot of the characters
And
have
Hazel
that.
Cobb looks like the mayor.
Yeah, I like that. That's the thing. Like a lot, if you notice, there's a lot of similarities between this and Nightmare Before Christmas. Like in regards to like the
And
character,
Dr. Caligari from
Cagliari, whatever. The closet,
Consigliere?
the
The
cabinet,
consigliere.
the cabinet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, is in 4K on YouTube. If anybody wants to watch it, somebody restored it and it looks great.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
I
I mean,
it's a silent movie,
okay,
but
but
it's enjoyable.
what I will say about this movie is, look, you get Michelle Pfeiffer, you get Danny DeVito, you get the return of Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne as Batman, right? Even though it's not his movie, and I'm gonna say that I 100% will say that all the time. It's not his movie.
You also get his forehead.
You get Christopher Walken, right? You get Christopher Walken,
Damn right.
You get Christopher Walken as Max Shrek. You get what's his name? The guy who plays he was in the program. He was also Zangief in Street Fighter.
You mean Latimer from a program?
Yeah, that guy. He's also in this movie. Doesn't he play Max Shrek's son?
Quick, change the channel.
He plays Max Shrek's son. There's a lot of death in this movie. There's a lot of killing in this movie. A lot of killing.
But not
a lot of death
blood.
and sex.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why this is very different than the first movie, because the first movie had like comic booky kind of hurt, but this one has death, right? This one has like there's a lot of killing.
I mean,
and
in the
blood.
First one, you have people falling off buildings
and blood, right? You get Oswald Cobblepot like biting the guy's nose, right? You have him hitting on chicks trying to smash, right?
I mean, come on.
And but
First thing you wanna
but
do.
it's a good, but it's I like what he did where it's Oswald's story is like, okay, I was
to touch my peppy?
I was cast away. I was cast away by my family, and I'm coming back to run for mayor, right? And he's also being used by Max Shrek, which in turn, he's the person who kills Selena Kyle, who pretty much creates Catwoman, right? He creates Catwoman, so her thing is she's just trying to get revenge against Max Shrek, but in this, she also gets involved with like fighting Batman. But
Bruce Wayne.
But see, this is how the story goes. It's where has Batman really came into the story? So far, I've just talked about like a lot of stuff is revolving around the villains or revolving around the Penguin. Batman is secondary.
If there was shown where he came in the movie, it would have been an R-rated movie.
Oh my
Gross.
As soon as you started your sentence.
Yeah, I already knew where you were going. But so
Surprise.
Seaman.
right, and then this is one of those movies where it says, okay, well they go into that deep with Catwoman lore that she has 9 lives.
Again, where you go one time about when he comes in this movie.
That's it.
Yeah, it's no stopping him now.
Yeah,
You're gonna pass out. Relax.
Wait, Cesar Romero?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was some baloney out of his ass. So you get Christopher Walken, you get Selena Kyle going after Max Shrek. You get the dumbest line in the movie. Why is Bruce Wayne wearing a Batman outfit? Like
It's a great line,
yeah,
though.
I was like, this is the dumbest. Like,
It's dumb, but it makes you kind of go, you could probably pull this off.
yeah, you're supposed to be extremely smart. Like, you're organized, whatever. You're organizing all these things, and you couldn't have figured out once he took his mask off. Why are you wearing a Batman outfit? Okay,
Because everybody thought it was a Streisand.
Right.
And beforehand, they're like, oh, it's like Bruce? Really?
right. But again, like you get that, you get the lore where Catwoman gets 9 lives, right? And you get the you get that kind of post credit scene that cost them $250,000 to make, where it's just Catwoman's head looking at the Batman sign. That never paid off ever again in the future.
It did with Halle Berry.
No,
Oh, God. Yeah.
maybe
A better costume.
hey, but maybe with this with this Flash movie, maybe they fill in that gap. Maybe Selena
What have
Kyle.
you heard?
I haven't heard
What have you
anything.
heard?
I haven't heard anything. All I've heard is that there is another Batman in this movie. That is in this movie that we're gonna have to review that movie, and it's the most hated Batman movie that
I mean, Clooney. Just say Clooney.
Yes, supposedly he's
Oh,
he's in
no.
this movie as Batman as well. So
Nipples and all, right?
I don't know, but
He better have nipples. I'll be
there's
so
a
pissed if he
there's a
doesn't.
lot. Apparently, they're throwing a lot in this movie. So because this is the multiverse, right? So they are like the
Yeah.
Flash. As the Flash is going through this, apparently there's more other cameos from other DC
Batmans.
properties, not just Batman's, other DC properties.
You know, it's funny. There's more Batman movies than there are the other movies.
Well, because Batman's a staple character, right? He's like people want to see it. People want to see the Batman.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of, like there's Superman
There's
movies, but not as many.
no, there isn't because once they make a good one, they're like, let's redo it again. Let's redo it again.
There's a bunch of Superman movies.
There's
There's all the Christopher Reeves,
Five.
and there's only
Five,
two
and then-
only two that are good.
Yeah.
Then there's
Superman,
Quest for
Returns.
Peace.
then there's Superman Returns, which is not great.
Destroy Superman.
Then you
I'm
have
saying.
then you have Man of Steel, which I really like. I like Man of Steel. I enjoy Man
Not
of
bad.
Steel.
Yeah, it's not
But
Yeah,
then
the-
but
the
but
Harry Chess, and
but
Henry Cavill.
Batman vs Superman is not a Batman movie. It's not a Superman movie. It's
Exactly,
a
which I
mix.
then
say
you-
5.
Yeah.
But then you also have the shows, Lois and Clark.
But those aren't movies.
Relax.
Those aren't movies. But
Leave-
that's the thing. You
Dean
don't
Cain alone.
you don't have that many Batman.
Cain?
You don't have that many Batman shows versus Superman shows. You have more Superman TV shows than there are Batman shows.
So what about one of them cameos?
Yeah, there's also those as well. Just giving you a heads
God
up, supposedly. So I don't know how much of that is true, but that just makes me excited to see.
I would only be okay with Tom Welling donning the Superman outfit.
No,
I'd
I'm
only
just
be okay if
For
there was a
him?
cameo of cameo.
with his,
Word up.
with his hair, looking like Powerline from a Goofy movie.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's I think this is I think this is a solid entry to like the series of Batman, but it's not a Batman movie. That's why I don't consider it my favorite Batman movie. That's why I still stick to Batman being.
I like it because it's darker.
yeah,
But
but
it's not a little kid's movie.
and I remember seeing this movie in theaters, right?
Yeah.
I still remember going to the LA theater in downtown Los Angeles, right?
Man, I miss that theater.
And then watching this movie in theaters. And this is one of those movies where that was one of those theaters back then where they gave you a program to the movie before the movie started. You got a program
Dang, you're old.
that explained, right? It was like going to an actual like theater. Like you get a play with a program and all that stuff. That's what the Los Angeles theater was in downtown, which sadly is no longer a theater, right?
It hasn't been in theater for so long.
Yeah. But
Generations have grown up in LA that don't remember that those theaters actually showed movies.
yeah, just know them as like a bar now or
Or a swap meet,
or farmers market.
or a church,
Yeah, or Universal Life Church. But
which is at the LA theater.
yeah, I 100% again. I don't think this is a bad entry to the Batman, but it's just not Batman's movie. I think it's a great great movie. I enjoy it. I still enjoy it, but I think Batman Forever to me is still better for me.
Yeah.
For me,
No.
again, that's to
No.
me. But if you haven't seen Batman Returns, it is the darker of that group of movies. It's way darker than the first one, way darker than all the rest of them, right? And it's
Yeah,
even,
Schumacher works with neon lights, right?
yeah, and it's still darker than all the like the real life Batman that Chris Nolan tried to create, right? And he's
You know those movies are fake, right? They're not,
oh no, they're real. They're real to me.
they happen.
Yeah, because they were filmed in Chicago. So, but
And they killed off Heath Ledger.
yeah, that's what caused
And it
it.
has the best Catwoman,
Yeah, it's the best and only Catwoman that there should
Anne
be.
Hathaway.
I mean,
Oh no, I'm talking about Michelle Pfeiffer. No, Michelle Pfeiffer. No, not
Michelle
old,
Pfeiffer is
not
way
old,
better.
not old Annie Hathaway or Halle Berry. That movie's trash. The Catwoman, that movie is horrible.
The CGI is so bad in that movie.
first of all, you leave Benjamin Bratt alone.
The story. Look, you
That
get
man is a national treasure.
you get Benjamin Bratt, you get Halle Berry, you get Sharon Stone,
Yeah.
and the movie is garbage.
Yeah.
Right? It's just not a good movie. This is the definitive, in my opinion, still the definitive Catwoman for the movies, because the TV show had their own Catwoman, right? The animated
She was
series had
which one? You mean Gotham?
you could have Eartha Kitt or Julie Newmar.
Because Gotham.
She wasn't Catwoman. She was just Selena Kyle. She was not called Catwoman.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
In Gotham, and she was a little kid.
Oh
No. She was in her teens when they met, but she was a good version of Catwoman.
She was not
They
Catwoman.
didn't name her.
She wasn't Catwoman.
They didn't name Bruce Batman either, but we
He
know
wasn't.
who he was.
He wasn't Batman yet. Not until the last episode.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not getting into this. I'm not getting
I
into
don't know,
this.
but Eartha Kitt was also perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Like for the TV show, and
Julie
even though
they all worked.
yeah,
they
for where they were at, they worked right.
Yeah.
Except for Halle Berry and even Anne Hathaway. I don't think Anne Hathaway.
No. I kind of enjoy Halle Berry, but Anne Hathaway, no.
Anne Hathaway wasn't a good choice. It just wasn't a good part in the Batman the Dark Knight Rises.
It was a bad costume.
No, it has nothing to do with the costume.
But it was a bad costume.
It has nothing to do with the costume. It's the whole part. It's the it's.
But they didn't give Anne Hathaway's character enough time.
That's what it was. That's the problem.
develop.
That's why it was bad. That's why it wasn't good.
No, but you could always talk your way into it if it was the fact that the costume was bad.
Nah, it's not the costume.
No, it's not the costume. It has nothing to do with the costume.
I don't think it had anything to do with her either.
It's just
the part.
I never said it was her. I just said it was that character.
He did.
Wow, yeah, well, it was the character. The character wasn't good in the movie at all. Just kind of ruined the movie. It shouldn't have been in the movie, right?
And Bane.
Nah, I kind of like Bane. I didn't like Talia al Ghul.
I don't know. I'm not the fan of the.
She dies like that. Trash.
Not
a
fan of the man. You're not
a fan of that last one.
No.
Yeah.
Lovely party. Pity I was not invited. No.
But on that note, guys, if you guys have not seen Batman Returns,
You must watch.
in preparation for the Flash,
I'm going to drink that off the straw.
in preparation for the Flash movie, you should check this out. Because again, you get Michael Keaton as Batman. We'll
The best Batman.
as Batman because there's Adam West. There's also Kevin Conroy as the voice of Batman. There's better for other people. But if you have not seen it, definitely check it out. It's darker. It's a way darker take than any other Batman you'll ever see. Trust me, it's a dark movie. The movie is dark, and it is definitively Tim Burton. Right? It's like it's a lot of his stuff.
Full Burton.
He 100% full. But like character designs, everything, and
just like you said, Tropic Thunder, you never go full Burton.
Yeah. But on that note, guys, this has been Vinny.
Man.
We'll see you guys next time.
Can't stand Tim Burton.
Oh, God damn it.